9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it out in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find. Find one another, face the sun, fear no one. 'Cause we are all one, we are all one. We are all one, we are all one. We are all. Pick me up, yeah, moonchild, put me into overflow. Superstar.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Saturday evening. Today's much better. Started out much better a day, and still has been a much better day than yesterday. But you're finally catching. Yes, Sheba. How is your new location going? You liking it better there? Hey Marlena, can't too. That's another thing. I was gonna let's see. Later maybe go over some of these. This new person that's been around, what's his name? King Chango or something. Who is this guy? We're gonna check him out here in a few. I don't know where this guy's come from, but we'll see what he's got to say to see if he knows what he's talking about. We'll have to do the sniff test. Anyways, today's wiener is Chloe. Chloe. So today I got the couple people that I had readings to do unless, and as far as I know, I think I've got everybody. If I owe you a reading, please contact me because my memory is not good. I also need to, let's see, while I'm thinking of it. Well, I was thinking about something. I had to message somebody real quick. Anything? Oh, you used to go by Sherry Hannah. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. You probably told me that and I probably forgot. Yeah, some people were trying to wonder Pixie Dust and I was like, I can't keep up with people's name changes, and I know you guys tell me and stuff, but I just sometimes get confused. I confuse you guys usually with one or two other people. Let's see which one's the one I used to confuse all the time. I don't know an example. I just put myself on the spot. Hey, Suzanne. I do feel fine. I mean, I'm still not 100%. This is very going on a 2-week illness. But I'm 95% right now. But seriously, later on as the day goes on, it feels like sometimes I start to get sick again. We'll just have to see. Hey, Stormy. Used to be Laugh Through Life. Oh, okay. Hey, Matthew. We need to figure out what Ryan's agenda is. Hiking videos with good music editing. I know. Right, TKO? I mean, I don't really want to watch him and giving him views. But that whole situation is so weird. It reminds me of Chase, Brad with Sean, whatever. Big time. Like, just this guy came out of nowhere. Something is up with him, and I'm not even trying to be like conspiracy theorist or anything, but that guy, he blows with the wind. Like, like he just goes whatever direction the wind takes him. He has no backbone. He has an agenda. He has no integrity, like I thought. Seriously. She keeps saying that about me nodding off. Yeah. That night I was really sick, and I might have taken a little piece of Delta 8 too. I usually wait till the evening times for that. You don't know who you're talking about? Ryan and Tiffany Marie and King Chango. I don't know who that person is either. He wants to be on the next episode on the History Channel. He claims that he was see, that's the whole thing too. He told me that he made me think he was some kind of professional. He told me that I haven't seen proof of this. I just have his word that he was a expert how would you say it? He was referenced by the History Channel supposedly on his expertise with something. I don't know what that something is, but he's supposedly supposed to be this great researcher. I would freaking embarrass that guy. I'm way better at researching him. He's got all his fucking, and I'm not trying to brag, but that is not a strong, like, that is not hard to do. He does not research. He goes by what other people tell him. And yeah. Yeah, on conspiracies. Supposedly he used to try to debunk conspiracy theories or whatever, but the dude's a walking conspiracy theory himself. You know? So who is this guy? His name supposedly, it says Bobby here.
The creek is 6 feet high and rising. So there's a lot of rabbit holes you can go down with this thermal well situation. There's awful lot of drama between the YouTube so-called creators, tragedy pimps, I guess they call them. I guess I'm just passing through with the story. But I looked up online yesterday, people that are named after states. As you know, her name is Summer Moon, Utah. Wonderful name. But now, seems a little bit out of character. I don't know what the boys' names are, but I don't know if they're anything like Moon, Utah, if they're just normal. But if you look at the Huffington Post, I think it was June of 2021, 7 people.
I know Ryan did say he has his back, to Andy, that he has his back. And I know what Ryan does. He likes to see people's reactions. He likes to say and do things and see how people react. And yeah, I guess he's always said that Andy reminded him of his buddies, just some, good old drinking buddies, good old country boys. Is the way he tried to describe Andy. I have no idea, Jam. And what's funny about that is, like, he has other people who have told him other, claim to have sightings of summer wells, but they didn't, and much closer than Florida, but he didn't go there. I have no idea, Pearl Strand.
Have been named after the state of Utah. And in this digital age, there's a good chance that they've sourced all the birth certificates in the United States. Now, that's not to say that they didn't name her Utah. That's just a damn rabbit hole I keep going down. Because some people say she's an actor and they're doing it for money. Did somebody come in and pay the whole holler to shut up? I just don't think they're smart enough for that. I kind of think that Don said, and he said this, like 7 months prior, he talked to an angel and he knew something was going to happen. I think that's fact. Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Is she some sort of Branch Davidian religious prophecy? Something of that nature? Did he know?
He doesn't want to buy himself. Yep.
Was she extremely special that none of us could ever understand? And that's why the judicial system, the justice system, the FBI, the CIA, all those ABCs don't want to do anything about it. Think about it. Just want y'all to watch a little bit of this video and listen to this. Underneath that there toilet paper or paper towels, what do you see? But a plastic tub, my friends. Let me think, where have else we seen a plastic tub? It said Wells 216, now have we not?
Huh?
And they also speak of Summer Wells coming back as a resurrection, and Don Wells can't wait to see her. Sounds weird, like the church. Not the church, but a church. Or somebody thinks this little girl is Jesus. But I see a plastic tub, my friends.
Until Summer went missing. And the first thing Wells had to say to them the night Summer vanished is that he can't wait for the resurrection so that he can see Summer again.
Mm-hmm.
Fred's wife states that after that first night, Don then started coming over every couple of days to ask them if they've seen or heard anything. That may be the extent of Don Wells searching for his 5-year-old daughter. In this initial chat, Fred Hill tells Ziggy that on June 15th, the day Summer disappeared, he saw Andy Bernard between 3 and 3:30 p.m. in the holler. He also mentioned seeing Don Wells around 9:30 a.m. Again, JSB has said Bernard was at work all day.
What does Andy do?
Wells has said that he left home
Drive a
around
street
7:30
sweeper and possibly a
a.m.
garbage
that morning.
truck?
Don also stated
Would he know
that
a
Summer was
lady
still
garbage
asleep
truck
at the
driver,
time.
possibly?
Fred thought
What's under
he
that
saw
paper
the
towel right
Wells
there,
boys
people?
with Don.
That is
But
a
said he
clear
couldn't
plastic
be
tub with a green lid on it.
sure of that. Hearing Fred say he saw Don at night.
What's he mean about this plastic tub? He didn't know Summer's birthday is February 2016. Yeah, because he doesn't. I seriously felt like I was like in a hurry, having to teach him everything about the Summer Wells case. I like spent hours with Ryan, helping him understand everything. Like, seriously. He became suspicious after seeing a total with Wells 216 wrote on it and the striking resemblance of Summer. That's what I'm trying to decide, Jack of all trades. That's why I'm like looking at, because people have been mentioning him. So I am trying to decide that myself. Like, I decide that usually by if the information that they're talking about kind of lines up with other things that I believe to be true, what I think is true. I don't know for 100%, but that seems like is true after the years of discussing this case and talking to people. So I don't know. I have to hear a little bit more to see if he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. But I mean, the whole resurrection thing, that is true. Like, we all know that. Don, for some reason, and he's not made it. I mean, he really hasn't tried to hide the fact that he was saying stuff about seeing Summer in the resurrection. So let's see what this one was again.
Here's a little video. Chongo Superstar. King Chongo Superstar. Summer Wells. We'll give y'all some homework. She was at a ranch riding horses soon before she came up missing. At this horse ranch, do they have donkeys? I know it sounds stupid, but there were 2 donkeys with these people. And they were so special.
Is he trying to say that this girl is he trying to say that blonde girl is Summer Wells? I didn't know that's what he was trying to say. I mean, I did see him post these pictures. I don't know much about what that whole situation is with that girl in the picture. Now she does look like that girl that was at the church. Is this I don't know. I don't know that whole story very well, but
that they took them with them the night they disappeared. Who lives in a temporary camper and takes 2 donkeys with them? I don't.
Oh yeah, this is what I was asking.
Another thing, I can't show a picture of it. I can't video it. But on Ginger Snap's video, that's Ginger Snap.
Okay.
Give her the credit because I am no detective.
So I asked Fred about this. That's right. I was going to talk to you guys about this. Hold on. Let me try to remember the name of the lady and the man that he said it sounds like it could be. I was going to send it to this guy and ask him if that's who he saw. Fred, if you're listening, can you remember, tell me who the donkey people were? Who might have a donkey? What the girl's name is, like Bernice or something? I'll figure it out. Let's listen here.
Promise you that. If you look at the video from the SDA church, the little girl singing, it, to me, it looks like it was my neighbor, 100%. Of course, I'd have to see in person, but we're not doing that. I want you to watch the little girl on the left. She is eyeballing that little girl, that little blonde, so hard. What is so special about that little blonde that's got this other girl on the left watching her? Because if I was a little kid and I'm up there singing, I'm probably looking at my parents or some friends so I can get some praise. Amen. That's all I'm saying, y'all. There was about 13 perverts, prostitutes, and pimps living down there on Ben Hill Road. And law enforcement knows this.
Craig.
Have they interrogated? Are they about to interrogate?
Okay.
Let me repeat.
Hold
Are
on.
they about to interrogate? I'm not blaming the parents. I'm not blaming the church. But there's only 1 or 2 things that make sense when it comes to this little girl coming up missing. That's it. It ain't no Mexican drug dealers coming up here stealing some little girl for some vendetta. This ain't a Steven Seagal movie. This is real life. Are there perverts in the church? Absolutely. Could they be connected to perverts on Ben Hill Road? Absolutely. I want you guys to be looking out. 2 donkeys, an old man, a big woman with the same frame of Grandis and Candace and all the Andises. You should be on the lookout for a little blonde-headed girl riding around in an RV, motorhome, a Tropical. Might be totally innocent people. Might be taking care of their granddaughter. But I'm going to let you know what's the truth. Sketchy to me. And then for her to show up on that church stage, that's even more sketchier, y'all.
Let me see what he's saying.
They've got a blue trailer enclosed that they haul firewood in. This man's 69 years old, and he can go out there from morning till night, chop wood. They didn't smoke cigarettes and didn't drink, not that I know of.
69?
They were highly religious, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. But from what I read, there's some Branch Davidian stuff going on in here. And you can definitely connect the Branch Davidians to some perverts, and probably to Ben Hill Road. So FBI, I'm looking at you. I bought you lunch. Do your job.
I bought you lunch. Do your job. Okay, so I'm going to show these. I meant to show this. Now, this is in 2010. So you got to remember, this profile is almost 15 years old now. He could have been in his, about in his 50s right here. So I guess it's possible. This guy is somebody that kind of Fred thought kind of fit the description. And he said, and this is the wife. I don't know. Let's see. Here they are again. But you got to remember, these pictures are from, okay, this one's from, it says 2020, so 4 years ago. I don't know. Reading the comments here. So I just wanted to show it to see if that's because I remember talking to Fred about it. I can't remember what he said about these people. Actually, I can't remember specifically. But just in case that is who the guy is talking about, I wanted to put it out, see if what he says. That is true. Saying he heard about summer but knew nothing about anything else. Now he's referring to the church. Other kids been. Yeah, that is always like kind of when somebody claims to not know anything and then start like mentioning things that only people who would really be into the case would know, that is suspicious. Ryan kind of did that same shit too, but he didn't know anything. But there was, I don't know, that guy is just. Chango is Bobby Howard. He grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina. See, I'm just trying to learn with you guys. What's this here?
I'm a little bit out of shape this morning. Somebody sent me an email last night of this man. He was my neighbor. This was also my neighbor. I speculated that there were 2 little girls. I didn't say anything. And there still may be 2 little girls because the little girl in the church looks a lot like Lillian. This also like Lillian. Why does this man have this little girl dancing in a schoolgirl outfit? Is somebody messing with me? It says there's no views. Why is that? Let's go and see. Let's go to his page here. His page is a picture of her. It says he's got 12 videos. If you pick up, now we've got 11 views.
Hmm.
We've got 2 views, 3 views. What is that about? Is somebody stupid enough to make this up and send it to me to freak me out? Or is this Summer Wells? What is going on?
He says right here, he says, I have a source who has found a lot of information. Stammy has a connection with Wells. I have obituary showing relatives. The cops shut me down seconds after calling Tennessee. This is bigger than it looks. I would take this to the sheriff, but they came out and left far too quick. There are deeper things about this case that concerns me, and I honestly think I am not that safe. This channel was sent to me. I searched Kenneth Stammy previously. This didn't show up. I hope the feds are pulling my strings and they are about to do something about it. The person that sent me this link has all this documented. I have not heard a word back from her. Hopefully it's in motion. I don't know if it's enough to take to our sheriff. They already probably think I'm crazy. I don't know. Still trying to figure it out here.
This is the many faces of Summer Wells from a lady they call Mysterious. Now, if you cube out the bottom right, and then the cube at the left, that's the same girl. That's Lillian, the girl that was in the RV. 7,000% sure of it. However, that girl.
Oh, by the way, somebody did message me and tell me that Bill Shipley is on Bernice Clark's Facebook and, has connections. Yeah, that's something that Fred told me too, is that there is connections. I mean, it could be nothing. A lot of people are connected there, connected to each other in Beach Creek and stuff. It could definitely be nothing. But Bernice Clark does have Bill Shipley on one of her Facebooks, and not that that's a big deal. I mean, because I have people on my Facebook I don't really know that well, but it's just little things to take note. You know what I mean? Hey, Rhonda.
Was it the church that was in that Ginger Snaps video also looked like the girl that was here?
So if anybody talks to this guy, if you can get him those Facebook profiles just to see if I don't know if this guy is full of it or not. I just want to, because that's the only people that Fred could think of with like donkeys or that used to have donkeys and that kind of sounded similar to how he was describing. So
I mentioned that I had speculated that there was 2 girls, and I think there were. Also, in those videos that you watched this morning, if you did, of her dancing with those 2 women in the background, there was only supposed to be 1 woman here and 1 man. I saw one pervy-looking, bald-headed, overweight guy one time come out of the RV without a shirt on, with shorts on, and he got a kitten and he went back inside. It's the only time I ever saw that guy. That man left that Lillian for 2 hours. That night he disappeared, and he took the donkeys with him. Now, I know that sounds stupid, but it means something. So you 2 bullies can bully me all they want, but this shit is real, and I can't tell you how deep it runs. It may run deeper around me than I probably realize, and I'm probably not that safe. But oh, what the hell, you gotta go out one way or the other. I ain't gonna let no harm come to a child. The way I understand it, the FBI has been contacted a couple of times.
okay. Elijahville.
So this Summer Wells situation is a dark, deep rabbit hole. I never asked
Oh,
for it
really?
to get dropped in my lap. I've had a lot of people email me information that they knew that they probably shouldn't have had. So I really don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know if I'm talking to the feds. I don't know if I'm talking to the bad guys. I don't know if I'm talking to the good guys. I'm extremely concerned about that Stamey situation. And I didn't say his name off right when I first started talking about this because I didn't want to put his name out there. But after seeing him with her dancing in a little schoolgirl outfit, kind of concerns me. Does it not concern anybody else? I don't reckon it's criminal, but why are you and an old woman living in an RV and traveling with donkeys and a young girl? And then also, there's a time I saw the guy with the shaved head and the big belly and no shirt. You know, that man was supposed to leave her for 2 hours. He wasn't supposed to. He did. He left her for 2 hours. And that night they disappeared. Now, I wonder if when he disappeared for 2 hours, it probably was somebody else in that RV. Probably that big bald-headed dude. He looked like a perv. Just saying. The only thing factual we have in my situation is he stayed here for a few months with that little girl. She seemed healthy and happy, and she loved the donkeys. But now we see that they got her dancing in front of the camera in a schoolgirl outfit. Is that normal? I'm thinking it's not. But now look, they had a plastic tub that said Wells 216. And that is why I called the police. And the police came out. When the police came out, they called Tennessee, and within seconds, it was over and I was the bad guy. This is the reason I haven't called them back. I'm under the impression that the feds know about this situation. And if they don't, good gosh, who is running that show? Because they surely should. In fact, we got two old people traveling in an RV. The woman drives a garbage truck. This little guy up in Wisconsin, he goes missing on garbage day. The little View kid, Elijah View, went missing on garbage day. This woman drove a garbage truck. People, are you hearing me? I tried to get Drip Drop to take this up and maybe put it on his rather large channel that he has, because I no longer dress like a clown. But I think he might be scared, and I don't think he's scared of the story. I think he's scared of what comes with it. And nobody else attacked me about this one. It's unusual because usually if I say something and I saw something, that I become really crazy and they go after me like lions. But they didn't this time. And I wonder, is that because they don't want to bring attention to this situation? Because if you find Stamey and you find that he is dirty and they are doing something with that little girl and that camera and that schoolgirl outfit, and you connect it to a plastic tub that says Wells 216, you may have solved this case, another case, another case, and another case. These people are connected by families. They're connected by funeral homes. And I saw something on a channel about how they traffic these kids in boxes. Well, what better boxes than coffins? Nobody's going to look inside of those. Y'all think I'm crazy, don't you? Telling you what's the truth.
There could be a funeral home connection, but I mean, I have several people have said that's possible, but I don't know. Let's keep seeing what there's only.
You guys seen this about the boxer Ryan Garcia talking about Bohemian Grove and him watching little kids get killed and they're turning kids into water? I've had several people email me in the last week or two about just the thing. I don't know what's going on with this Summer Wells situation. I don't know if on face value you could take an old couple living in an RV taking care of a little girl, just natural, taking care of their granddaughter? Or is it something nefarious? Through obituaries and funeral homes, namesakes. Stamey is related to Wells. You know, the
Oh
funeral
no,
home's a
this
good way
guy.
to traffic drugs.
This guy is definitely not Chase. No, this guy's a darker skin guy than Chase. Like completely looks completely different. I guarantee he's not as short as Chase, probably. Do you find it peculiar the little girl looks quite a bit like the little girl in the church video? That I know, that is weird. It does look like the same girl, for sure. I just don't know exactly what he's getting at. But you know, I heard his video where he was describing them and these donkeys and stuff, and I just thought, hey, why not ask Fred if that just sounds familiar, or if it, you know, just like that video that Slot put out with this, which people think like was edited or whatever, that had Cotton Simpson's voice on it. Like, whether it was edited or not, where the hell did that come from? And just like Fred said, there's not that many. If people think there's all kinds of meth cooks out there and stuff, like, people with not seeing, they're going to know who the meth cooks are. And there's just a few. One being Cotton Simpson. That was that whole fire that was on the mountain. That actually, I mean, I know it was dangerous, but it actually makes me freaking laugh because the dude set the mountain on fire himself from cooking meth. It got stuck in it. You know, that wasn't the first time that he's caused a fire from cooking meth. And then to hear that Slop video with that voice, I know there is not that many meth cooks out there. Fred's not one of them. I know people like to think that he was. He's never even tried to cook meth. He saw Jason a couple times try it. He said he wasn't successful. Jason Arnold, which is passed. Cotton Simpson definitely is known as a meth cook. Trying to think I don't want to those two are deceased now, so and I'm pretty sure about. Eugene Fields? Yeah, I'll ask him. He's not listening now because he's in an appointment. Also, speaking of Bill Shipley, there was somebody he was wanting me to talk to about Bill because this woman used to date Bill, and knows him big time and knows a lot of freaking crazy stories about the guy. But I don't know how much Bill really plays into all this stuff. He's just a crazy dude that is capable of some things, I would definitely say. But I don't know if he's a part of the Summer Wells thing. It's just, let's see. You said his name, the Fields. Hey, Marie. Eugene Fields. Yeah, it was, Shannon, to be honest, that was really dirty the way he did me. And I'm usually I look over a lot, or, I don't let stuff bother me, but he really did. And I don't think people understand the extent of what Ryan did. because of, they forget. People don't, I was the one there every day freaking helping him learn this fucking case. Hours working with him, trying to get him in contact with people. What does Fred think about this guy? He hasn't watched him really yet. He was watching here, but he messaged and said he had to go to a meeting. I need to, if anybody wants to help with like essential items for Fred, please let me know. Like essential items. I'm not saying sending me money. I'm saying sending like cleaning supplies and stuff like that. Because that's definitely stuff that he has to have. And I just got him some today. And I just know for here in about a month or so, his a month. Because now it's been exactly a month since he's been there. And in one more month, he's going to have to start paying. And his check is not even enough to cover the house. So I'm going to try to do what I can to make sure he gets through rehab, you know? So, I mean, I'm not putting on anybody else or anything like that at all. And it's not that much that I would have to come up to and cover. But, you know, I'd rather people help with stuff that was like essential stuff than that anyways. So that would help me out. No, they don't supply the cleaning stuff even. It's freaking ridiculous. No, every week the people are supposed to contribute $10 towards like essential items like toilet paper, cleaning supplies, stuff like that. But it doesn't happen really. And Fred pretty much, of course, like, you know, they kind of can tell that Fred is like a nice guy, and some of them kind of take a little bit of advantage of, you know, he's got all the nice stuff that you guys have sent him and stuff like, and a lot of times those people there borrow his stuff, and sometimes he's lucky to get it back. I know I guess because it's like a halfway house, November Rain. I guess because it's not like an actual rehab like we thought it was going to be. So it's supposed to teach you how to. I think he's going to be working too, so that should help. I think he is going to try to work part-time. So, but if not though, if he, you know, like I said, as long as he is trying to do the right thing, I don't see. I think people will want to help. You know what I mean? So I just tell them not to worry about it. We just are taking this like one day at a time here. September Virgo. Yeah, if it's one of you guys or whatever, I mean, I could just send you the address, I guess. I mean, at this point, I really am not wanting to put out his address. I'm really not. But the whole Amazon wish list thing didn't work out too well last time. And I usually have it sent to Kathy. But I don't know. If you guys think of any ideas, just let me know. I know LTL, the support system thing, like, he doesn't really have a support system down there. I mean, he has you guys, and it's just, he's not even near Beach Creek, so can I ship to Kathy and get the address from you? Yeah, you could. September Virgo. I trust you with the address. The actual address to him. there's already been people by there, like taking pictures and stuff. I already figure it's going to be out, but whatever. It's ridiculous, but oh yeah, I messaged you, Miss Piggy. I messaged you back today. Laura is still staying with a friend, and I don't know exactly, like, I don't want to speak for, her really. I haven't really talked to her much lately, and I think she is dealing with some things, and her and Fred haven't really been in communication lately. So it's kind of a tough situation to be in and circumvent. I'm just saying. But yeah, without trying to put out their business and stuff, that's what I'll say. The Ted salute. Asking to leave it up to you, which day? Okay, yeah, September Virgo, yeah, just like cleaning items, like now, like there's certain things that they can't have at the house, like anything people could get drunk on or high off of, or anything like, I don't know, pretty much. I ordered him all-purpose cleaner like Lysol, and all-purpose like mop cleaner type stuff. This is stuff that I got him for today. It's going to be delivered today in a few hours. So I got him cleaner, paper towels, and toilet paper. And this is stuff that he has to share with the whole house, but other people are supposed to be contributing, and it just doesn't really happen like that. But Fred doesn't want to see people get in trouble for little things. Like, they're pretty strict. If they see you, there's little rules like you have to follow. You can't eat. You have to eat in certain areas. You can't eat in the bedroom. You're not supposed to really be on camera inside the house, like on your phone. Now I'm just trying to tell you guys what I got so you know, like, what but here, there's always like a cleaning, there's, they have to clean the bathrooms and stuff like every day. I didn't get any toilet bowl cleaner, but I got, just all-purpose cleaner and then a Windex type window stuff. And I got him a pizza, like a frozen pizza, and a couple like lasagna things to put in the oven. Oh, I will. It's the weekend. Keep all his receipts. Hey, she insinuated Brandy traded Michael. What? That's crazy, Stephanie. Well, thank you, Valerie. I know some people will take it like that. Some people will take it like I'm whatever. Fred's trying to do the right thing. He truly, truly is. And as long as that keeps happening, I don't see. Okay. I hope he gets all the help he needs. Yep. Well, thanks you guys too. I mean, I couldn't do this without you guys. Like, seriously. Because of you. He said he has plenty of clothes and stuff, like, thanks to you guys now. And, he has so as far as clothes and stuff, pretty much he's good. I mean, he might, for now it's, Oh yeah, I got him earbuds too because he had to. I got him ones that was to plug into the phone because so he can listen to YouTube and stuff or whatever without. He had the Bluetooth ones, but he had two different pairs of Bluetooth ones actually. But they just don't work good enough. Aw, thank you, Shannon. If you don't get his list, I will. Okay, yeah, Kathy, just think. I mean, I know it's hard to get out of him what he needs because he does not like telling people. Like, a lot of you have messaged him and asked him, like, if he needs anything. He's not going to tell you yes. I'm just telling you that right now. He's going to say he's fine or he's good. And, you know, I'm just saying he's just not that type. I have to really get on or ask him, like, he's getting more like with me. He knows he can talk to me and stuff, but he doesn't like to ask for stuff. Yeah, that's why I was thinking, Logan, with the summertime coming up, he might need some t-shirts. I don't know. That's what I was thinking, but he said he has a lot of clothes right now. He was showing me, so. Hey, Carla. Carla, you didn't email me. I think it was you. Wasn't it you that was supposed to email me? There's a couple of you that's supposed to email me. I'm still looking for anybody who has connections in Pasco County, Florida, and who knows anybody. That whole situation with my license is like ridiculous. All right, let's continue here.
People. Don says he's been there. I don't know if somebody created that Kenneth Stamey YouTube site because that is her, but I'm going to tell you the nose is different. But that's her, clear as day. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if YouTube is the great Satan. YouTube is the 666. Everybody got a channel and everybody mad at each other. Are they just causing chaos in this world so they can change it? You take a look at Tiffany Hilliard, Dalton, Illinois. Is she a plant? Is she a government plant? Tiffany Henry. And what does all this have to do with each other? Probably nothing, but we're probably on to some reptilian child abduction, trafficking, methamphetamine situation going on here.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't listening to part of that because I had to walk away for a second. The Kenneth Ramey is supposed to be the guy that he's saying is the name of the guy. Somebody messaged me and told me Kenneth Ramey is who is supposed to be the one with the donkeys or whatever. Is that true? I thought he didn't know the name of the person. Trying to see if there's a Facebook for a guy. Area. City. Okay. That guy's not bald, though. I see somebody that... Oh. I do see a Kenneth Ramey on Facebook that kind of, I guess, looks like... Gosh, I have a freaking headache for some reason. Oh, thank you, Carla. Oh, it wasn't you, Carla? There's somebody else with your same exact name. I was thinking it was a blue. It was a blue C, though. So that's why I was like confused. I'm like, is there two Carla Barnes? No, Mary Jenner. And that's the thing, too. Stamy is his name. I'm so confused, guys. I mean, is there... I'll chat. Is there somebody with that name in the area? I don't know, guys. I don't understand where this name's coming from and all that. It's really confusing. White boy spoke to the... Oh, this guy here?
Y'all want to see how Chongo Superstar is living? Came up to the mountains to escape the big city and the drugs, the girls that were taking advantage of me, to Asheville, and from there I made it up here, higher up in the mountains, Waynesville, North Carolina. Now you'll see this very odd kitchen with the 76 sign and whatnot. I opened that kitchen drawer last summer, and there was a giant green snake curled up in there, just with his tongue sticking out at me going, "Sss." And I don't like snakes. They're creepy. They scare me to death. My sister used to make me hold them, and I was very scared of snakes as a child, so I have not slept here on this couch or in the bedroom. I sleep in this here recliner that I paid $500 for because I don't want a snake crawling over me. Maybe it's me, but I mean, they're cool and everything, but I don't want one in my camper. Really don't. I don't have any mouse, how many have? And I will catch them if he's still in here, but paying $1,500 for it. I've got air conditioning. I got heat.
He talks a lot about money.
You can see I heat with propane. It's the only way to go in the wintertime. And it's a gravel driveway. It stays so dirty. I just cleaned that fan down there like a few months ago, and already it's filthy and dusty in here. But I am no maid. But this is how Chongo is living. Going on is about to go down, and some heads are about to roll. Peace out, everybody. I never wanted to be part of the true crime, tragedy, pimps, but I guess I'm here, King Chongo Superstar, signing on. It's hard out here for a pimp. Take a watch.
Hi, can I bring my friend to work out?
Nar.
This is better.
With the Planet Fitness.
So I've been wondering that Ken Stamey YouTube page. You know, I had been searching his name the few months that they were here, and that never once showed up on YouTube, and maybe the algorithm wasn't right, but it showed up there here recently, and you know, I don't know if the federal government put it there to fish somebody out, or if they actually made that site. And if they did actually make that site, they're naming each video with a date. So that's kind of odd, you would think. They would be creative and try to name it something, unless Lily, and I mean, unless she's just goofing off and making videos. She didn't go to school, and she should not have a schoolgirl outfit. That's not to say that she's never been in school, so I don't know. It just seems rather odd. An old couple in an RV, rather a motorhome. Nice motorhome at one time. Living on private property, month to month. Now, they didn't come here with the donkeys. You know, I called the police a couple days after they were here, after I found the Wells 216 tub. And it was about a week after the donkeys showed up. And I just wonder, is it he was buttering her up, giving her a gift? But however, people, I can tell you, she did not look abused. I've never seen an abused child, but she looked happy. So I don't know what's going on. I do know that people have contacted me with information. These people are related. Both their namesakes own funeral homes. I've seen some stuff on the Wicca Network, WICIA, if I'm saying that correctly, that breaks it down in a different perspective, especially if you're coming from a conspiracy background. And I, for one, am a conspiracy theorist. I do believe that there's something bigger than us running this thing. You know, another thing, the police, when they came, I distinctly heard the one guy on the radio saying it all fits. So I thought it was about to be a takedown. I really did. But then no sooner than they called Tennessee, and I've said this before, seconds it was over. I was the bad guy and they were gone. They didn't want to take DNA because they didn't have that capability. Now, I think if there were 15 murders over here, they would probably have the capability to check the DNA. It's almost like when they made that phone call, somebody knew who these people were. Now, there's also something, and I don't know the name to it, but when you look into the clouds, you see animals, you see certain objects that the clouds form to. And it's possible that a crazy old man like me is just reading too much into this. But I told you what I know. I really don't know much. But if what I do know is the truth, stay tuned.
Well, okay, we've sat here and watched every single one, and I'm just still about as confused as I was when I first started. But I mean, it doesn't mean anything that he's wrong or anything about anything. I don't know where he came from, and you think he means well? Sorry, I'm eating this Dorito real quick. Okay, so real quick, I'm not going to be on long here, but I pulled up this Kenneth Stamey that he's talking about. That's weird that he has so many. This person has so many videos about one girl. Joined November 8th, 2023. I'm afraid to look at these videos. They look weird. I mean, I don't think it's really a schoolgirl outfit. I think it looks like they don't have very much, and they just have her in.
I ain't gonna be cooking all day. I ain't your mama. I ain't gonna do your laundry. I ain't your mama.
But you are my mama, Mom. You gotta stop listening to Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, I ain't gonna be cooking all day. I ain't your mama. I ain't gonna do your.
What the hell is that behind her? Is that a dog? I'm trying to look at who in the background. That guy has gray hair. He doesn't look like a big guy. Well, I'm not listening to the words because I don't know what this stuff is. It's weird. I mean, can be her just wanting to. It is weird. Yeah, no, that's not summer, but are people trying to say it is summer? Is that what he's trying to say, that that's summer? But I don't think he's trying to say that, because he said that there's two different girls. I don't know what he's getting at. Yes, where is that video? Is that from let's see. SDA Kingsport. Oh, okay. Well, I have actually meant to. Let me look.
And as just first ground floor is a
offers plenty of
that will comprise the nominating committee. So we're going to ask you to go ahead and take a look at this form and fill it out to the best of your ability, and please
help us out.
Is it in this video? Is it that blonde that's with her? Is this I don't even know if this is the one that you guys are meaning. March 9th. Well, it looks like, this is probably where Don Wells was. I went to this class the one time.
Some of the places we're going to be able to visit, and it's not going to take a long time to get there. Is what I'm trying to say.
So when he takes us on this,
I've heard people say that they think that we'll actually celebrate
Our Lord and God, receive.
No, that's not her daughter. I don't. That one. That little girl
this is a
isn't.
message that is not just
Isn't her daughter? That little girl's younger than the. But I saw what when you guys were talking about. I can't remember where I saw it at. You saw her at a funeral? Speaking of funeral, did they have a funeral for Allie? Okay. Mm. She seems like very told she's. Well, I don't know. I can't remember where I saw it. Click photos for the Christmas one. Wow. Oh my God. Sorry, I know this isn't what you're talking about, but it's just she's older here or younger by. Which one? I'm not sure, guys. I hadn't looked at these before. Was that touchy-feely pastor with Robin? What do you mean? Right here? Like right here? Well, it's okay. I don't really need it. I mean, I remember what it is, but I know other people would probably want to see it. That's why I was going to pull it up, but so it says it's many down in this particular. You gotta just come to the conclusion that Summer died accidentally and they hid the body. That is true, Shannon. It is true, but eventually you just learn you have to just be yourself. But yeah, my guess is probably in one of these that you guys are talking about. I don't know if it's this girl no, they said that that's not her. Could be that girl that's turned, but that girl looks younger than the one that that one. Yeah, I was thinking it's hard to see her though. See, this is not what I remember. Now, that might be her back there. But I remember seeing a better picture of her, and it does look a lot like that girl that Chango has up on his Facebook, or I mean YouTube. I don't know. I don't understand I just don't understand everything. Why what people got her, why are they looking at this girl just because she looks like Summer or something? Please don't show the minors. Oh my God, dancing. If people don't want their kids on being shown, they need to private their freaking pictures. Because I don't look at children like that and think of weirdos. I don't think like a weirdo, you know? I don't sexualize children. So when I see pictures of children, I don't think that I need to hide something. To me, that makes people normalize some kind of sexual deviancy with children. That's gross. Children are innocent. Obviously, I'm not going to post I'm going to try to be careful about certain ones, but I understand the concern, but we can't. I try to do my best. All right, guys, I'm going to go for now, I think, and just, who knows, I might be back later. I wanted to come on and just say hi for a little bit, and thank you guys so much for hanging out. And if you guys haven't checked out my website on EmpressZiggy.com, I also do tarot reading that I have another channel for if you're interested in, called Empress Ziggy. So I might be on there later doing some readings, or if you want to order one through the website. And those couple people, I think September Virgo, yeah, you can email me. Those who were wanting to help Fred or whatever with essential stuff, just email me and we'll figure it out. So thank you guys all so much, and I'll talk to you later.